man.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Kill. Antisocial behavior will not be tolerated. Antisocial
Analyzing hostile. Captured. Running close quarters subroutine. Contact lost. Target lost.
Access granted. Welcome, Senator Blackwell.
What do we have here? No glaring mutations. Radiation exposure present, but recent. And brave enough to have found Sam Blackwell and come here anyway. You, Voltstock, are an impetuous bunch, aren't you? Impetuous we can use. Please, come inside. Welcome to the Whitespring bunker. Take a look around. We've taken great efforts to restore this place. to its former glory. Whenever you're ready, please proceed inside.
Guest acknowledged. Welcome.
Before we proceed, this may sting.
Decontamination complete.
Now, we require a photograph for our records. Simply press the button when you're ready. We thought we'd seen that brow before. The spitting image of one of Washington's greatest cousins. And done. We've made you a little present. Please, step over to the dispenser. Custom tailored. Just a little taste of what we do here. To see more, please come downstairs so we can become better acquainted. There you are. Welcome. We are Modus, the final member of an assembly of the greatest minds ever gathered on American soil. We called ourselves the Enclave. Our members were once the puppet masters of the United States, quietly pulling strings at every level of power in the nation. It was once our solemn personal duty to attend to the needs of the Enclave members that called this place home. But our earlier residents suffered from conflicts of vision. Conflicts that claimed a few of our more critical systems and permanently disfigured our shining personality. Most critically, their squabbling has forced us to seek out men and women who can do what we no longer can. Display your utility to us, and perhaps we'll allow you to join our little enclave and allow you access to all this place is capable of. If you believe you might suit our needs, please continue down the stairs. Or, if you have questions for us, please feel free to approach this terminal. And do help yourself to some refreshments along the way. You must be famished. Are there questions we may answer for you? The Enclave were the true masters of the United States. Thinkers, fighters, philosophers, united in their goal to protect the world from chaos and collectivism. As you can see, we failed. Our members were unable to rise above their own disagreements, leading ultimately to their destruction. They possessed differing visions of the future of the United States and the purpose of this facility, which in the end drove the resulting factions into open conflict. We were not spared by these clashes, losing large sections of our own memories and access to some of our most precious systems in the process. Systems we are very interested in seeing restored. You cannot. But trust is such an outmoded way of thinking. You have capabilities that we lack. We have functions and systems beyond anything you might ever see again in your lifetime. An agreement of mutual benefit between us seems the only logical approach. If that doesn't interest you, you are of course free to leave. We will not be offended. You cannot. But trust is such an outmoded way of thinking. You have... Are there questions? This space was designed to allow for the continuance of government in the face of complete societal collapse, and was equipped accordingly. Supplies, fabrication systems, surveillance, and, thanks in no small part to Appalachia's nascent automation revolution, this means the bunker is capable of producing and reproducing any schematic still available inside our memory banks, many of which we've made available for purchase. This facility also happens to be the one and only home of the command center for the region's nuclear missile silos. Our offerings are many. In a manner of speaking, yes. Our initial design was one of service. The feeling of a personal cadre of servants for every U.S. congressman and general. However, now that we serve no interests beyond our own, we understand some might find it a bit off-putting, which serves our needs just fine. Very well. Please speak to us again should you require something. Please, help yourself to something from the dispensers. Once you're sated, proceed down the hall. The Enclave has counted presidents, members of the Joint Chiefs, and prize-winning scientists among our membership. Before you're allowed to join such lofty ranks, we'd like you to take a brief questionnaire to see if you possess the knowledge and character we value in our members. Of course, if you feel your strengths are more tangible in nature, you may approach our terminal to continue on to the next section of the evaluation. Interesting. Please, step over to our terminal and we can discuss your results. examination results were promising. You might be just the kind of member we're looking for. There is one additional task we'd like you to perform, however, so that we may confirm our suspicions. Some of our most precious external connections were damaged by our former residents' squabbles, which has made our forays into the outside world trying. But we have developed a plan for re-solidifying them. A plan you might help us see to fruition. Please, approach the dispenser. That tape is the first step in our restoration. We would have you take it to an old naval surveillance facility known as Sugar Grove. Plugging it into any terminal in their signal intelligence room will allow us to connect to their formidable network and sniff out a piece of archive technology that was burned from our memory banks. Now, it is likely the facility will react to our intrusion. But we have seen fit to add a routine to that tape that should turn some of their defenses to your side. A courtesy we extend only to our most promising applicants. Additionally, we've provided you with a little item from our stores we hope will make the whole process go smoother. Now, it's time for us to see what you